Good morning, guys. Lillian with Lily Ray's collection. I am back to complete another page of the printable templates that we've been working on. It's this fancy pockets, flips, and tags medium horizontal journal, and we've put in all of the pages. This was the last pocket we did. I think it came out pretty nice. And we added 2 pockets, one on top of the other. And then I added this, these tags. Now, this particular print is not a part of the template. You can print out the pockets, but you'll be getting this, where is it? This white one, this print, which has the combination of the 3. And then I put one in the back and one in the, one in front. All right, so let's go ahead. And someone had asked me, could this waterfall be placed on top of the pages? And yes, it can. It does fit the page. So I'm going to select, I think, this page. I want this page. I mean, the pages, they're all the same size. So it all depends on how you place them down. I think, gotta make sure here, yeah. So, initially I had created this tuck. So because this person, her name is Denise, asked me to demonstrate the pockets on top, I'm just going to go ahead and glue it that way. So you can do 6 of these and also insert them into the pocket. Inside like this, all the way in. Well, that should go in, but something's obstructing it. Right there. Or you could just glue it on top here. So what I'm going to do is I added tape around the 3 sides so that you don't lose your pocket. And you have another tuck in the back if you need something, you know, to put in there. And then we're just going to place this one like that. So, so I'm going to just take this tape off. It is so cold, and I am in Florida. I have my nightgown on, my sweater on, my shirt on. I have layers. So I'm going to bring this up as high as I can. I'm going to stand up for this. As high as I can there. Try and center it. Actually, let me just bring it down. Because if you put something in the pocket, you want to have room up top. So and that's how that works. So now you have your, I did a terrible job over here. Let me see. Oh no, yeah, it's a little crooked there, but And then you can add more here, and then you still have your pocket in here, your functional pocket. And then you also have a tuck back here. Okay, so that is how you put your pocket down. I had already shown you how to put this together, so I didn't feel the need to do that. Oops. Okay. All right, so that's there. Now, this is done. This is done. Of course, this is going to be a little bulky until it conforms. Then we have that page. I'm not going to put anything on those pages because I think we have enough pockets. Here's another pocket. And then this one is an envelope. That's part of the template. All I did was put it together, and then you can add it here, or you can add it here. You could put it into this pocket because it fits. And also it fits in here as an insert. So you have a couple of choices for inserts. I have it here. There. Oh, didn't want to close because it wasn't the right page. See, that just drops right in. Okay, and as I said, we don't have to do too much embellishing because the page alone is beauteous. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do? Let's see how much time we have. We're at 17. No, sorry, 7 minutes. Okay. So I think I want to put a pocket like this. I think I want to put it here. Because I did this already. All right, let me figure something out and I will be right back. All right, I've inked this up. I'm going to put this piece here. And this is part of the front cover. So I'm going to put that down there. If I can get this glue opened. And then I'm going to use Aleene's Tacky Glue. Make sure you get your edges. Now that's a little more than 1/8 of an inch, probably a 1/16 of an inch. And then this pocket, I just put it together. This is part of the template. And I want to put that here like this. So I think I'm just going to glue the pocket all the way around like this. Instead of using tape. This way you leave an opening in the back. And try not to move it too much until it dries. Okay, let's let that dry. Now, then this is going to go right in here. Hello, I said to let it dry, right? So what do? I try to put something in it. Alright, so we're going to have to let that dry. I'll be right back. Alright, I have these frames that I've punched out with my big die. This is just white cardstock, and I used, what did I use on this? I used, oh, this is what I used, Victorian velvet. And I just used my the dauber and went around it slowly, and then added some sprinkles of water, and that's what I got. So I'm going to use one of these for today's page, and then I did the same thing with these flowers. Here I even have stems that I've created. I have a green frame that I made as well. See that? That's for another page. And then I have some yellow stamen. And I'm not going to go through the trouble of molding them. Actually, what I used was the this here is the 3D rose shaping molds from Heartfelt Creation, and that's what I've used to, you know, I have the thinlits to cut out my flowers, and then I put the flowers in here once I add some ink, but I'll show you that on some other occasion. But right now, all I'm going to do is I'd like to, see, I just did that and that. So, I want to fill this, most of this book with pictures, like vintage pictures, so I have to look for some freebies on that. I know that TLC always has some freebies, but I want to see if I find a few more. So I'm just going to glue this here. Glue this one right on top, just like that. And then this one right on top. Because you don't want them to bulk up too much, because you want your pages to be flat. Okay, so that's one right there, and then I'm going to hit it with my, this is my homemade glimmer mist. So I'm going to put it to the side, let that dry for a minute, and then I'm going to put a picture in here, as I said, but let's place this down. And this is, I believe this is another freebie. I just keep my freebies in one folder, and then when I need them, I just reshape them and use them. This one I want to use just as a contrast for this page. I want to put it down, but I don't want it to be, you know, a tuck or an insert or anything like that, because we have enough pockets on this page. So I just really want to embellish this whole page so that we can put pictures on there. So with that said, I'm going to just add some glue. And this is supposed to be dictionary paper. So we're going to put that one down there. Okay, now I have this lace, which I bought to use on this book. Right, this goes this way. Maybe I can do something like this. Oh no, you know, maybe I could do something like this. On this side here, and then maybe add my frame there. And these two can be cut if they get in the way. So I'm going to just cut that. I'm going to do the whole page. And we'll cut the excess later. I think this is the front. I'm going to put it right onto this lace. Make sure it sticks down. Whoop. Have this facing outward. Like that. So it doesn't interfere with that pocket that's there on the side. I think it's tougher to decorate a page that already has print, but we're going to do our best. I'm going to, I think, cut maybe this bottom portion. Just like that. I need to Well, that's good enough right there. I'm going to do just the center, because if I need to tuck something behind it, then I can. And then we can just work with that. So just the center for now. And then this flower, I did want to use it for this area here. Because I like the way that looks. And not glue it here, so I could tuck the picture, but just glue it on the bottom. So I'm just going to do this leaf here, or this petal, this bottom, and this bottom petal, like that. And then this way we could tuck our picture. Okay. And then I want to use, since we are using yellow, I want to bring some yellow into this. I had the pink, but it's too much pink. So I'm going to use this one. Just on top here. This has glue under it, but it's not enough for me to just leave it. Plus it kind of sticks out, so I'm just going to go ahead and fight with it a little bit, making sure it's not visible, and then just add it to the top. Yeah. That's good enough. Okay. And then I may have a black and white picture in there. I also have leaves that I can add here like this. But these, I definitely need to kind of use my round tool to be able to give it some texture. We're going to turn it on its back side, and then we're going to bring it up and then push that out like that. See, that gives you a little texture there. And do the same thing on the other side. I guess this would work better if I wet it, huh? Let me see if I could wet this. I don't want to break through it. I think I used too much water on it, but let's see. Let's see if that works a little better. Okay, so we're just going to put a little bit of glue here on the end. Let's stick that right in there. And same thing with this one while it dries. And we still have room to tuck the picture. Okay, so that is done. What else can we do before we go? Can we add another embellishment there? I guess we can. I'll have to center it because it's too like that. Cut this right here. Right there. And save this. We can actually put this on top of a flower instead of wasting it. Let's go ahead and put it on one of the pink flowers like that. And look, you can use it as a standalone. Alright, so we're going to let this dry. I don't have my picture printed out, but let's see, maybe we can use another little something here. Alright guys, I went ahead and embellished with some rhinestones and some more of this trim here, and I added the 2 green leaves, the green yellow rhinestone, and we're going to leave it there because I really have to print out my pictures in order to use them in this frame and in the frames throughout. So I'm going to let this dry, and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care.